Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
First time for everything.
First time we had Carrie and your cousin in one video.
Oh yeah, and wine.
And wine.
We've been talking about doing wine for a little bit though. We just never do.
Now we talked about doing a few different things that we never do.
Facts. We're expecting this view count to skyrocket because our top video is not even beer. But Steven, why don't you tell us about this wine?
Yeah, so I don't know a ton about it. Definitely not the wine guy, but I guess I'm the resident wine guy
You
on
are
this
the
podcast.
100%.
But yeah, it's a Sauternes. So it's from Bordeaux in France. It's a mix of like 3 different, typically white grapes. And this wine region is very famous because the grapes suffer from noble rot, which is, what's the name of the word, Mike?
Botrytis cinerea.
Botrytis cinerea
Something like that.
per mic that actually causes mold and rot on the grapes. And that causes them then to get all sugary, create this crazy flavor. And crazy French people in Bordeaux have been making wines out of it for hundreds of years.
What can cause gray rot, but if it's in a drier region, it becomes more raisiny.
Yeah.
And concentrates the sugars.
And so a wine from Sauternes is actually the most expensive wine in the world, Château d'Yquem, and I definitely screwed up how to pronounce that. This bottle is not from there. This was $25 at the local Chelmsford liquor store, but we're going to give it a go, and I think it's going to be pretty good.
I'm actually pretty excited about this.
I am too.
Yeah, let's make it
I
happen.
am really excited. I'm gonna let you pour because.
No, you pour, sir.
Well,
This
how
is
much-
still your podcast.
Well, how much do I pour though?
It's the whole bottle.
No, definitely not the whole bottle.
Just do like an inch.
Yeah.
Is that good?
That's good.
A little more, a little more.
Okay, a little more.
We got to let it breathe, you know?
Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. Can you fill us up, baby?
Okay.
I'm like, I need to pass it.
And don't forget about your wife.
My little cup.
She actually paid for the bottle.
You're deceased.
Bless you in advance.
Thank you.
Go.
Mike, this looks exactly like you always say.
Piss sample.
I was actually gonna say that looks like pee.
So one of the things with Sauternes is the stuff they say it ages like a glacier. So people will drink this like a 150-year-old bottle, and it's not that crazy. This is a 2017, once again, $25 or whatever it was. As it ages more, it's supposed to get less sweet and be like a little more nutty. Very generally speaking. If anybody who actually knows wine watches this, they're going to be like, that guy's an asshole.
They're gonna think we're all assholes.
This is 13% by volume.
13%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I haven't even got my nose in there. I can already smell it. It seems sugary.
Yeah.
Just nice,
Yeah.
sort of like that by that aroma. So.
And the grapes are 95% Semillon, 4% Sauvignon, and 1% Muscadel. So, excited for that 1%.
Muscadel.
This does have a funkiness to it.
It does.
Oh yeah,
It does.
they're super
It is.
funky.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It's almost like I make this comment sometimes with beer reviews too. It's almost like honey soaked apricots
Yeah.
on the nose.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Because there's loads of honey. It almost smells meaty.
I was actually just gonna
Yeah.
say that it reminds me of a mead smell, but like a
Yeah.
little bit more.
I'm getting a little vanilla.
A little bit. Yep.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
There is a high acidity to this
I was
too.
gonna say acidity and a little bit of astringency.
Yep.
If you really get a big sniff. But yeah, this is.
Yeah, we need
It's
some
not as sweet as I
cheese.
was expecting. It's not like I was expecting like a little
Like a
bit more
smell.
sugary sweet.
Yeah, like an ice wine or something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
like from
yeah, yeah.
Michigan or whatever. Yeah, no.
Should we try it?
Let's give it a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink.
That body is interesting. It's almost it's almost on the verge of oily, in the mouthfeel. It's very nice. It coats the palate.
Yeah,
It has a nice amount of sweetness.
It's
honey.
Not, it's
A lot of honey.
It's just like pure honey.
Very
Yeah.
meaty.
Yeah.
It does remind me a lot like mead, but mead's thicker. It's more like a thinner mead to me.
I think so too, because then it has like that little bit of alcohol at the back end where you usually get from mead. But yeah, this is really good. It's not overly sweet either. It's not cloying or anything.
No.
It's kind of refreshing, and it has, and then at the end it kind of has that white wine character as it dries your palate up.
And
Yeah.
it has almost like a funky, almost blue cheesy thing at the back to me too.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What's the nut? Is it like pine nut? Like there's like a little hint of nut there. It's not just all sweetness. God, the smell is wonderful.
Almost getting weirdly almost like walnuts or something actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is so much. It is so much like honey and apricots to me. It
Totally.
is
Yeah.
so honey sweet.
Yeah.
But not cloying though. You could drink this. Like this isn't
Yeah.
like
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I
You
really,
know?
really enjoyed
Yeah.
this.
Be good with food, obviously.
Yeah.
Like a nice little cheese or something like that
Yeah.
would be
Yep.
a great pairing.
yeah.
A little charcuterie board.
Yeah.
But that's what's so interesting about this, right? Just to think about it, like the fact that this can age for 100+ years, and just have the profile completely change and like be way, way more nutty, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Like when you started saying sweet wine, I'm like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna be cloying and kind of like thicker, like a mead. But yeah, this is.
I love the mouthfeel, the body on it. I really like it.
Clearly. Let's go.
I love how juicy it is in that way. That's like
Yeah.
I think that the sweetness is juice like instead of it being like sugary cloying.
Right.
You know.
Yep. And I think across the mid palate is where the Sauv Blanc kind of comes, like those grapes kind of come in, because
Yep.
that's where you get that like Sauv Blanc character when you get a Sauv Blanc wine, and then that's when it dries out. It's
I think juicy is the right word. Also, it feels like my mouth is almost like watering as
Yeah.
I drink it. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It is.
just
Yeah,
like a
no,
really
100%.
nice,
Yeah.
fun experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
They always say it's great on a hot day.
I could see this, sitting out like on the beach or someplace just
Yeah.
in the sun somewhere. Yeah, this is fantastic. Wow. Yeah, I'm very impressed. It's also got like a floral character too.
Yep.
Mhm.
After the honey, sort of like a wildflower honey. Yeah.
One thing that's interesting in my limited research, I don't know if you're supposed to really decant this type of wine. If that helps it or
No,
not.
like-
Like obviously,
not
like a lot
as
of red wines, you like
aerated.
decant. Yeah, like I don't know if that actually helps this. I think it kind of we should almost like pause this review and come. You guys should come back like 2 days later
Do it again.
and just like with the same bottle
Yeah.
and just leave it open and
But-
see
but
see
we'll
how it
drink
changes.
it.
We'll drink it.
We'll drink it. Yeah, yeah. Next,
'Cause-
that's for the next one.
But hey,
Yeah.
this could roll into Nerdsense does more wine reviews, or just Nerdsense does wine reviews. So we'll see.
Well, let's say Nerdsense explores wine.
Because it's a good thing that we call the video series Nerdsense Drinks. We keep it pretty
Yeah.
open. We can do whatever we want.
But I wouldn't feel that comfortable like reviewing it.
all your comments would just be
Yeah,
shitting on
Yeah,
it.
I would like for it to be more like a description of a journey almost.
Well, yeah, we could say Nerdsense drinks wine. Like it's not Nerdsense reviewing wine; it's
Mhm.
Nerdsense drinking wine, telling you what we think, but it's not really a review.
Well, it's just gonna be the funky wine.
Dude,
And by
In-
funky, I only mean like outside of like the norm. But even though this is like one of the most, I mean, it's from Bordeaux, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the most famous wine region in the world.
I'm just getting in my own head. I'm almost getting a buttery character out of it.
I'm not getting buttery.
I'm not getting buttery.
I am. I'm getting almost right at the back of my palate. And I don't know. Like I said, I might be getting in my own head about it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually pick out butter in most things. I don't taste butter at all.
I still am.
No.
Yeah. I wonder if it was oaked at all.
I'm not really getting in like oaky.
I don't think so.
Oaky.
Yeah, no, I don't
vibes.
think so.
Usually you can get
Yeah.
like. Because when you said vanilla, I actually thought that too. I was
Yeah,
like, I
vanilla
wonder if
for
it's
sure.
oak.
Yeah. I think apricot was right on.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's delicious. I could just keep drinking this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
no,
good. Yeah.
I'm trying to milk it so that we.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on my
bottle, so-
second glass.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
crushing
wasn't
this over
going to.
here.
I'm like, oh, we'll see if it did.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
have
That's right.
others.
I'll be looking to buy this actually.
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then, I mean, we didn't even call it the Château. Château Laribotte for my terrible French. I'm sure I'm messing that up too. But
You said it.
obviously, there's a ton of chateaus there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
It was
keep
awesome.
trying them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for grabbing this and like this is great, dude. This is
Honestly, as
awesome.
much as you kind of talked it up, I actually liked it more than I thought it was going to.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
100%.
Nerdsense. Gotta branch you boys out. We're coming up on review number 1000.
We
So I'm
are
glad
coming up on
Nerdsense
1000.
is spreading your wings a little bit.
In a few weeks, we should be at 1,000 with some very special surprises. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a week-long extravaganza. But down in the comments, if you've had, say it again.
Sauternes.
No, well, what's the actual?
Laribotte, the Chateau.
Because Sauternes is the style.
I think people should just comment if they've had Sauternes. Sauternes is the
Okay.
region. So there's going to be a ton of these little chateaus. They're all going to
Okay.
make stuff. I think Sauternes, like, that's the style.
That's
the
okay.
region.
All right.
That's where this is
Yeah.
from.
So if you had Sauternes, comment down below. If you had this one, comment down below as well.
Or if you've
what's
had
your
another
favorite?
wine with grape rot
That
that we don't
is-
know about, comment down below. Because then maybe Nerdsense just tests wines that were made with grape rot. Noble rot.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, comment down below for that.
Battery's about to die. Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if those are your things. Like, comment, subscribe, hit those notification bells so you know if we post new videos. And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
Steve.
Carrie.
And this is Nerdsense.